Good morning, you guys. I'm happy to come back today and give you guys a review of 2 kits from OneDaySaving. I just wanted to say really quick thank you to OneDaySaving. And you guys, they are having a Black Friday sale. There's no threshold, and the code is going to be 23 Black Friday 10, and that's for a 10 USD voucher. On their site, it looks like it's saying there's 5 days left on it, and you get free shipping for orders over $50 and 2 free gifts. So go ahead and just browse the website. You'll find something. They have diamond painting, cross stitch, and a few other crafts you can choose from as well. So today I'm just going to be reviewing a Joy Sunday and a Mona Lisa brand for you. And I will say the price as well as put them on the screen for you. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Joy Sunday. Now, you've seen me get Totoro kits before. It's not common that I do get them because I am rather picky. The one I currently have right now is 11 count. So I thought I would try Joy Sunday's Totoro ones. And this one is a 14 count, which means you use 2 threads. It is 22 by 26 centimeters. And this kit cost me, or it didn't cost me. It's a PR package. They send me this for review. But if you wanted this kit, it would cost you $4.13. I don't know why he looks so sad in this, but it's still so cute. You can tell right off before you even open that there is a lot of half stitches in here, which will make this a super quick project. And it doesn't look like a whole lot of back stitching, but there's still a fair amount in there. So if you wanted to try this as a beginner project, that would be up to you on if you think you want to tackle that back stitching or not. Instructions are always on the back of Joy Sunday packages. They show you how to choose your thread colors and how to read the fabric. And then down here, they just kind of give you a quick overview of the types of stitches. And right here, they show you what they mean when they say 2 strands. Each thread separates into 6 strands, and for 14 count, you only need 2 of those tiny little strands. So sorry about my refrigerator's attitude. So right here they kind of have another little thumbnail for you, and you can see the half stitches, and it looks like there's going to be 4th stitches in here as well as 3/4 stitches and French knots. I'm seeing 3 colors in back stitch, and it looks like the highest amount of colors we have is 24. It looks like 19 of those will be full stitch. So a lot of this is going into partial stitches. So just make sure you are paying attention. I know it can be difficult, but look at this. Their chart is so clear and crisp. Very easy to read. You can see here that those halves are, or those dashes, we'll call them, are your half stitches. I'm not sure what a 4th stitch will look like on here. I don't believe I've done it before. Let me see. So they look super tiny. Let's see if I can find one. So I'm not totally sure, but I think they're these faded ones, but they do also have letters over the symbol for the 1/4 and 1/2 stitches. So you just gotta look for that. As you can see, the pattern is stretched across a page and a half. And this paper pattern will not match what you see on the fabric. The paper patterns always match the colors in the photo to make it easier to follow, whereas on the fabric, it's contrasted, so it's easier to see. And you can just see, this is a cute little snack size, and where this is going to be a lot of half stitch, you're not gonna have to take very long to do this because it's literally half the work. And you can see all the half stitches on Joy Sundays tend to look like a checkerboard when they're all together. Here's what the half stitch symbols look like in the legend. Speaking of which, legend is easy to read, very clear printing. Right here, I'm not sure, I might need to refer to the paper pattern for this because this gets just a bit too small for my eyesight. And I'm not sure if this is supposed to be white or if this one just did not print very well. So again, I'll just refer to the paper pattern for that. No biggie, that's why they give it to us. Their canvas edge is serged to help prevent from fraying. The name of the pattern is on the fabric as well as the packaging, so you can make sure that you're packaging it back correctly when you're putting it away for the day. And it's firm, but it will soften up very easily. I know there are some canvases from other companies where they are stiff and they feel like cardstock. This is not the case with this. Just the littlest bit of agitation and it will soften right up if that's what you prefer. I prefer mine to be firmer so I can stitch in hand. So I'm not going to soften this one up, but if you wanted to do that, that is something you can absolutely do with basically no effort. So our threads come on this card and they number each color as well as put a little square over it with that matches the color. So you can just kind of double check that you're grabbing the correct one. And they also give you the DMC as well as how much of each thread you are getting. Joy Sundays always staple 2 needles to the top of the card, and they are gold-eyed needles. And let's go over the colors. Because this is so small and a lot of it is half stitch, there is not going to be a whole lot of thread in this kit, but really you do not need it. I have only run out of thread on one Joy Sunday ever, and I think that's because it was the first cross stitch I've ever done, and I messed up a lot and knotted a ton of threads, so I threw a lot away, and definitely more than I should have, but I was only 1 stitch short of completing that cross stitch when I ran out, so it was not a big deal. So that is the Joy Sunday kit, and let's go take a look at the Mona Lisa brand. I unbagged this already so you don't have to hear the crinkling. Here's the image. I know it's shiny, I can't really do much about that. This might be a sticker. Yeah, this is a sticker. So you could put this in a scrapbook if you like to keep track of your cross stitches like that. I'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen now. This kit cost $12.50. And I've been debating this one for a while, so I'm so happy to finally have gotten it. So here is your instruction sheet. Just the kind of basic instructions you get for most any kit. And here you have your little pattern booklet, which the pages are separated. I do not think they are numbered for you, but that's okay. The image is clear enough to where you can see what goes where. Mona Lisa tends to have very creative symbols in their patterns, but that just makes it that much easier to tell which symbol is which with less confusion. You can also see that they did what Joy Sunday does, and their paper pattern symbols match the colors in the image. I'm seeing the highest number of colors is 33. I'm not sure on here what is what. That is, it's not in English, and I can't read characters. I can only read like the bare minimum. I'm assuming these are all going to be full stitches, possibly. I'm not seeing anything that looks like backstitch on here. Oh, right here, actually. Right here, we do have some backstitch, so that's cool. Mona Lisa does have backstitch. Not a lot of 11 counts do. This is an 11 count, by the way, but this is the Mona Lisa brand. They're kind of one of the top qualities of your 11 counts, along with Spring. And Joy Sunday, you can find some in 11 count as well. So here is the canvas. Let me move this out the way for you and scoot this up. It is pretty big. This kit is 173 stitches wide by 229 stitches high. Again, it is serged, and where this is 11 count, this is nice and big for you. And this legend, let me turn this so you can see that. Super clear, super easy to see. So it looks like everything was in full stitch, and they were just showing us the backstitch color right there. They did put 2 needles in the fabric. I really wish they wouldn't do this. I am someone that's very prone to hurting myself. I've got needles stuck between my teeth, through my fingers, in my elbow, in the palm of my hand, and as you can see, I got a boo-boo on my finger that is still healing. I'm just very accident prone when it comes to needles, and I really just wish they would not be shoving them in the fabric like that. But everything here is super clear, super cute. I believe right here is where the backstitch will be going. You can see the girl, and I believe this image is persimmons. I could be wrong, but these look like persimmons to me. And yes, they do look very similar to tomatoes, and I don't think I've ever had one. I might have. Yeah, don't quote me on that because I don't know 100%. My memory is not the best. So I have one other Mona Lisa kit in my possession, and it also came with this cute little setup with the floss that did not fit on the card in these adorable little hanks in their own little baggie. I just love how put together this is, and it keeps the floss clean. All I would say is I wish that this would come in a baggie too, kind of like what Spring does. I'm not sure if Spring puts the floss in the bag or just the canvas. So I'm going to show you colors 1 through 18. And these are lots of browns, beiges, tans, and oranges, and little pops of green. If my camera wants to focus. There we go. And then we have 19 through 33. So a lot of gentle colors. I do think it might come out a little bit lighter and less saturated, or not less saturated, more vibrant and less dulled down than this image is showing, because you can see these colors are lighter in tone and then the brights are really bright. So the last thing I want to do is I want to see if these are labeled, because I hate getting floss that is not labeled. I do have some dimensions kits where the floss isn't labeled and you have to organize it yourself. So let me turn this volume down and open this. Yep, and you can see right there, this is labeled, that is color number 29. So there we have it. I finally got my second ever Mona Lisa kit and another Totoro one, which tend to be kits that I'm not super good at finding or being able to choose, but I am very happy to say I did it, and I think I did so very well. I want to say thank you one more time to OneDaySaving. I absolutely love working with you guys, and thank you for reaching out. I was not sure which company this package had come from. If you guys don't mind, maybe start including your company name when you send out PR packages, because we do get a lot of messages and it's easy to kind of get lost in there. But thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to review these kits for you. And I don't want anyone to think that this sways my opinion. I'm 100% honest. I genuinely buy a ton of kits on my own, and I will say the same thing regardless of if these were gifts or not, because I'm addicted. What can I say? So thank you guys for clicking on my video today. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it so I can keep bringing you guys reviews and content. Leave a comment because your opinion matters here. And subscribe if you want to be a crafty friend, because we need more friends. We love our friends. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.